Counting calories? Good news, you don't have to. Here's how to lose weight without tracking every bite. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Weight Loss War podcast. I am your host, Trevor. As usual, we're going to start off today with a quote. Today's is by Thomas Edison, who said, "When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this, you haven't." All right, we're going to talk about counting calories and something that I learned is called intuitive eating. So, traditional structured diet plans, as we know them, emphasize strict guidelines, calorie counting, and that kind of stuff. We all know and have seen it. We know that some people really thrive on that kind of structure, but other people feel it is restrictive. For those people, they came up with something they call intuitive eating, and it offers an alternative for healthy eating. Generally, it encourages individuals to listen to their body's hunger and fullness signals, fostering a healthier relationship with food. Now, this approach promotes flexibility and self-awareness over rigid rules. So, why does that help? I don't know. It sounds to me and sounded to me when I started looking into this that intuitive eating should go hand in hand with your macros. And especially for those of you who are on weight loss medications, you're on semaglutide or tirzepatide, you should really be focusing on some of these things. We're going to talk about portion control, mindful eating, and food quality. But generally, you need to be able to focus on your specific situation. You need to be able to tune into your body's hunger and fullness signals. Otherwise, you're going to get bogged down and have an unhealthy relationship with food. And it's going to be that much harder to lose weight, to have a healthier lifestyle, etc. So, what do they recommend? What is intuitive eating? They say, imagine trusting your body's signals to guide your eating habits. So no more calorie counting, just mindful choices. They say you should be shifting your focus to portion control and mindful eating because this can help lead to sustainable weight loss. So what you're doing is paying attention to, one, the quality of the food and savoring each bite. Doing these two things will help you attune to your body's needs. It will help you prevent overeating. And like I said, this can lead to sustainable weight loss. They encourage you to incorporate a variety of fruits and vegetables and whole grains, not only because it nourishes your body, but it can help you with your weight management. Now, like I said, I feel like this could go very well in with macro plans. And for those of you who are on tirzepatide and semaglutide. The reason is you need to be able to recognize when your body is full. You need to pay attention to the signals your body is sending you, because if you don't, then that's what leads us to overeat. And the reason I say you should keep this in mind and pair it with a macro plan is, like I said, macro plans give you the flexibility to eat different things. It's not a rigid chicken and rice, or you can only eat this at this time, or any of that. What it does is gives you the flexibility to say, all right, I need 100 grams of protein today. How am I going to get it? And then generally, for weight loss, you need a set number of calories. As we've talked about with counting macros, you figure out your resting metabolic rate, you figure out how much protein you need, and then you split the rest up between fats and carbs, and then we're going to subtract 300 calories depending on what we can do to lose the weight. And that's how I may have gotten some of those steps backward. Go back and listen to my podcast on counting macros. I explain it a lot better there. But the point being, it gives you the flexibility to say, all right, today I'm going to eat a meat pie because it sounds good. And I need to hit my protein, so I've got the plan for it, but generally I'm going to get there. And I like fries every once in a while, so I'm going to have fries or whatever. But anyway, back to the mindful eating. It's about finding that balance between your body's needs, what you like, and that mindfulness. They say savoring your food and focusing on quality over quantity can transform your eating habits and support your weight loss. But what does that look like? And that's why the third thing I'm talking about is balance. Counting calories, like I said, some people like the structure and the accountability, and others don't. It feels restrictive. It can lead some people to have an unhealthy relationship with food or have too much stress. It's not always for everyone. And then it's not always a precise measure. It's not always as precise as we'd like it to be. Generally, think about eating peanut butter or having a peanut butter sandwich. Are we really only having 1 tablespoon, or are we having 3 or 4? Can we really be accurate with that? Same thing with the jelly or the jam or whatever you're putting on there. Can you really be accurate with how much is there, how much you are eating? It's not always as precise, and it takes a lot of precision to get there. But finding that balance that promotes the awareness of what you're eating without the obsession of counting the calories, counting everything that you are eating and being meticulous, that's what intuitive eating is about. They say awareness beats obsession. And so you need to really understand your body's needs and focus on the quality of your food rather than just strictly calories. This will lead to sustainable weight loss without that constant calorie counting that can get daunting and be hard for those of us who struggle with our weight and struggle with our nutrition. So embrace that mindful eating and listen to your body's cues. Really listen. Think about, am I full? Am I done? We all know when we've overeaten. We all know that feeling of, I should stop now, but I'm going to keep going because it's Thanksgiving and I love turkey and I need to have a piece of pie and all of those things. We all know when we're eating too much, but intuitive eating is being mindful of what you're eating, mindful of the cues your body is sending you, and then stopping and listening and being not to be content to follow what your body is telling you to do. So I'm going to leave you with that there. I hope this benefits you. Like I said, finding the balance is the key to all of this and finding what works for you. So if it resonates with you, or if you think it could help someone else, please share this. Please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking, and I will catch you all next time.